My name is Patricia Corder. I've been to Guatemala 7 times. I'm a registered nurse at the Lebano Children's Outpatient Surgery here in Memphis. Like I said, I've been 7 times. I love it. First couple of years, my husband and son went. I wasn't too sure I wanted to go deal with heat, but I decided after a couple of years of hearing them talk about it, I would give it a shot, and I love it. Like I said, I've been back 7 times total, and would have been 8 this year. I think the main reason I go is the people down there appreciate so much what we do. You don't realize what it's like not to have the health care that we do here in the U.S. And to see their gratefulness for everything that we do makes it all worthwhile.
My name is Gordon Corder. I'm a nurse anesthetist. I work at Lebano Children's here in Memphis, Tennessee, Medical Center here in Memphis, Tennessee. I've been to Guatemala 9 times as a nurse anesthetist. The reason I enjoy going is I get to do what I do here, and I don't have to fool with paperwork and insurance. It's patient care and appreciation. The way they desire and want our services so much. And to go think back over each year, there's always a patient that you can remember. At least every year there's one patient that sticks out, something special about that patient every year. It may be the child cried from the time he come in the front door till he went home, but we remember him. And I look forward to returning prayerfully within a year.
Hi, I'm Ann Stowe, and I'm a retired labor and delivery nurse from Vanderbilt. I started going to Guatemala in 2008, and I've been every January since then. I usually work in the ORs, and I am in the GYN general surgery clinic. So I go to Guatemala because of the joy. There's great joy in serving the Lord. There is so much joy among the Guatemalan people. It is a joy to use my talent and my skills to spread the word of God through medicine. It's a joy to see how we change lives. And it is a joy to have the fellowship. I feel like our group in Guatemala is what the church should look like, and I feel like it's what it will look like in heaven. It's people from different denominations. There are even people there who are not Christians, but they are able to see the joy of helping others, and that Christians are fun people. And I am just very grateful that I have had the chance to go for so many years. I would love to invite anyone to come down on one of these mission trips. I have talked about it at work with my co-workers, and so many people have come up to me and said, I would love to go on that mission trip. And I've had 5 people come. And it has been a joy to see how much they fall in love with working in Guatemala and Clinic Ezel. So I hope to see you next year in Guatemala.
Hello, I'm Joseph Smith.
And I'm Cindy Herring.
We both work for Healing Hands International.
We both have been together working on for and with Health Talents for over 21 years. I'm a registered nurse. My first trip was to Chocala, and I fell in love with Health Talents and all the people involved. In fact, even today, I keep close contact with several people that are still on the trips going. And I love the people. I love the work that they do. It's very important. Healing Hands has helped Health Talents for multiple years with supplies. We help ship all the beds and the operating room tables and the OR lights and everything down to the Uzell Clinic, and I was fortunate enough to be there for the opening. And I've enjoyed multiple trips for probably about 4 years. I've gone different times and have had also other nurses come with me, and we're all just in love with it.
And I've known Health Talents for many years because of my involvement with Healing Hands and helping Health Talents. But at a Christian concert years ago, my wife heard about and wanted to sponsor a child, and I knew that that's something that Health Talents did. So we've sponsored now 2 children through Health Talents in the ABC program. The first one, Milton, we started with him when he was 8 or 9 years old, and then he aged out of the program, and now we're sponsoring a little girl who's the same age as our daughter, who's 14 now, so I imagine before too long she'll age out of the program as well. But it's been neat watching those 2 young folks grow up and learn about the Lord and be supported in their homes with their families. And so it's been a great process to go down there on a few trips and actually meet them in person. The ABC program is an incredibly great way to keep kids in their families. So often kids in orphanages in developing countries still have a living relative. But studies have shown that keeping that kid in a home with a relative is far better than putting them into an orphanage. And so the ABC program is an incredible way to empower families who are without many means to be able to keep those kids in school so they don't have to quit to work or potentially give them up for adoption or for an orphanage, when in reality they still have living relatives who could drastically do a better job in supporting them in their own home culture with their own home relatives, for people who love them and care about them. It's also been great for my daughter to see another young lady grow up at about the same time and the same age as her, to be able to draw that correlation between her and somebody else in another part of the world who is the same age as her. And it helps broaden her perspective on the world, that she is blessed here in the United States. It's been great for them to send messages back and forth a few times and to create that connection between someone here in the United States and someone in Guatemala that we can bless because we have been blessed.
One area that you can help Health Talents with is by helping them get supplies for their medical missions, especially for their surgeries. The supplies are getting harder and harder to get, and here at Healing Hands, we try really hard that when different medical supplies come in, we're able to give them to Health Talents. Being a nurse, I'm able to know exactly what they need for their surgeries. So if you come in contact with anybody in the supply chain that could help them out, give them a call, because it's really getting a lot harder to get supplies now for their mission.
Thank you so much for listening. It's been great telling you a little bit about our experience with Health Talents International. I encourage you to go on a trip. Hope to see you there sometime. It's a great place, a very well-run facility, and a beautiful atmosphere up in the mountains of Guatemala. So come if you have a chance.
And you'll have friends for life.